Yup, I'm still sitting here because I'm trying to get a feeling for how the outside is right now versus how it's going to be once I start my walk back towards my house. Like right now, I think I don't really see. Oh no, there's one person standing there. This man that cleans up the whole neighborhood, I know he's part of it. Because for a while in the beginning, he used to always be by my car with his broom and his dustpan, sweeping the shit up from around my car, whatever. But I was looking at another girl's page just now, and she had mentioned something about it being the higher ups from all the industries or whatever. And there is truth to that. It reminded me of, it was a couple weeks ago when it was nice out. I took my cat down to Venice Beach, and we were walking along the beach. And we had come up, I go there often, very often, and I had never, ever, ever had a V2k, at least that I had been able to recall. I didn't associate it or put them together. But I never had a V2k incident in Venice that I could recall until a couple weeks ago. I was walking down there with my cat. And normally, I don't know if I was skating. I don't think I was even skating. I may have just been walking. Normally I skate, so I don't spend that much time in front of people's houses. And definitely not long enough to have conversations with them. And this is one of the things that when I talk about it, it's going to make me sound batshit crazy, but there is some stuff to back it up. Like the U.S. government holds patents on brainwave machine, something like that. I could go back and find the video and find more stuff to post, but I don't really feel like taking the time to do that right now. But in addition to them holding the patent on the brainwave machine, it has been proven to be used in court cases like accidents where the person's no longer able to speak. So they're able to use brainwave in order to complete the court case trial or whatever. So with the knowledge that this technology does really exist, most people would assume it's very expensive, and it's something like, if the government holds the patent, maybe they're the only people who can afford to have it. I don't know how much a brainwave machine costs. I don't know what the technology is, and brainwaves, them being able to read my thoughts, is one of the reasons I'm looking into like Titan RF material to block EMF waves, because if I can block the brain waves, maybe they don't stand a chance anymore. But anyways, going back to my walk on Venice, I'm trying to make this story complete because I think every other story I've posted, I talk about all kinds of different shit and I never finish one thought. But anyways, walking down Venice Beach, I'm having conversations with the actual homeowners. So, and I'm not talking. So it's really trippy. And that's what goes back to brainwaves. So I'm actually hearing the voices of the people who reside in, it was like a block of maybe 6 houses. It wasn't all of the houses. So that's what makes me think it's possible they could have, for at least that row of houses, maybe that's like the most wealthy section of the boardwalk, that they have installed V2k as a deterrent for homeless crime, right? And anyone that they've put into their program, when they walk in front of there, they can fuck with them. So it just so happened I recognized one of the houses in the middle, almost like very middle of the strip, happened to belong to the Harmon Cardone family. They own a house in Venice. It takes up 3 lots. One of the lots is just like a garden and parking area, and then their house is split over 2 of the other lots. So there's that house that takes up 3 lots, and then like 2 houses on both sides of it. So a total of 8 lots or something like that. 7 lots, right? Math. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So about 7 lots worth of space. I was able to communicate with the people inside. And now V2k, when they do V2k, a lot of it can be done using like a voice changer. So they make you think that you're hearing the voice of someone that you know. But I thought it was very strange and maybe coincidental that it happened to me in front of the house owned by the speaker people. I have Harman Kardon speakers in my car. I love them. Maybe that's how they're able to. They don't really fuck with me in my car so much. Maybe in my last car. I don't know if they put it in this car. But I don't feel like this is one of the places where I often hear them. When I had the white WRX, I could hear them in that car. In my apartment, I can hear them. At work, I can hear them. There's few other places that I can hear them. So I thought it was very strange the one day walking in Venice, that particular row of houses. I wonder, are there other people out there who have noticed this? I have a feeling that there's homeless people, but some of those homeless people may be on drugs and they would consider it a hallucination. But for someone who doesn't do drugs, I only smoke weed. Weed does not make me have hallucinations. It increases my ability to hear a tiny bit. Sounds are more enjoyable. I hear them more clearly. It has never made me hallucinate. These are not auditory hallucinations. This is a technology being used to harass me. I have a feeling a lot of like the homeless people in Venice may not be homeless if this was not an activity. I have a feeling that a lot of the deaths that occur that just get written off, not worried about, those are occurring because of people being put in this program, set up. The way California and the homeless population is organized during the seasons, they go from place to place. During the summertime, everybody's at the beach. That would be a good reason for them to have it up at the beach. The sheer amount of homeless people alone. So I have a feeling like downtown LA is where I was working when I first started having this experience. And I work somewhere else. It's still happening. It didn't happen right away, though. It's like it's following me. So I can't say that it existed there before I was there. And I don't want to feel like... And I won't ever take responsibility for this part. If you choose to participate in this network's program, that is your decision for your life. The fact that the opportunity was presented to you may have everything to do with me. But you accepting the position is only ever going to have anything to do with you. So I don't feel bad for introducing you guys to this. It's not my choice to introduce you. This is something that's followed me from place to place to place. And for the people who think that they can harass me out of their place, first of all, here's two logical things. Once you harass me out of where I'm currently living, do you already have your next suspect picked? And about that, I think that the building that I live in is being used as a means of stealing people's information. I propose, should anything ever happen to me, an investigation be done into the past residents of the building that I currently live in, to see how many of them have had their identities stolen. Because I think that they didn't mind me for the first 2 years while they were collecting my information to steal. But now it's been so long that they've missed out on 4 or 5 more opportunities to steal people's information. Oh my gosh, this whole criminal world is fucking crazy. Get a real job, bitches.